Hello and welcome back. I'm actually going to run this back for another video today. I had a lot of fun playing it, and I felt like I was kind of within striking distance of a rank 1-ish thing, so I've got some time to kill. So we are going to play some more Mono White in Best of 3 rank Standard. I hit rank 16, I think, at the end of the last video, and I haven't played, and I've magically D-ranked to 21, which is okay, but I don't know. I was having a good time. I got time to kill today, and yeah, I'm down to play some more hours of Mono White, so if you enjoyed it before, then hopefully you enjoy it now too. I don't know. We'll just hang out and see if we can't rank up a little bit. If we lose 3 in a row, maybe I'll give up and go to a different deck. But felt very strong in terms of having a quote-unquote edge on the meta. Obviously, first place 2 days in a row, 9-1 and then 8-1 out of a somewhat significant pool of players is a good result. It's a good result to follow. And maybe this is a good opportunity to strike while the iron is hot, if we can get queued up against someone. Can read comments as usual while we wait for the old queue up. I think someone had a fun take. My internet might be bad. That's not so good. That would be a bad outcome. Alright, we gotta queue up here. No, my phone's not working right now. Internet, not sure why. Elven Mist. We'll be on the play. A lot of removal, Course of Victory is okay? Sure. No draw engines yet. Okay, phone is finally working. White it is, here we go. Green. Basic Forest. I should probably move my camera, shouldn't I? A Paw Patch Recruit. Alright, that's not so bad for us. In general. Probably can't attack with this so well, can we? You could get lost now just to avoid the extra token, but I don't really feel like it. Mono Green Tifa, okay. If we go for the get lost on what? Other than that creature, does not go so well for us, I suppose. Feels like we actually just want to get lost to Tifa now. That's the whole point of their deck, right? Unfortunately, they get the counter, they can use the map tokens, all that stuff, but and now we cannot attack, but the alternative is passing to them, let them hexproof. None of that's very good for us either. Right, talent. But if they tap out, we can get Lost the Rabbit, I suppose. No blocks. Down to 16. Yeah, I mean, I think we want to get Lost the Rabbit while we can. It's only Ward 1, right? Yeah. Again, I'm doing this under hexproof. I'm a little bit worried about some Snakeskin Veil effects. Technically, I don't know if they have any, but I think if you're running Tifa, like, you're basically looking to combo off, and if you're going to combo off, you might as well protect your combo pieces, so I would expect a 1-mana hexproof in there. That's pretty interesting. Esper Origins in your aggressive deck. It's like we're blending themes a little bit. Next land, alright. Safe to attack here. Carrot Cake, take a Scry. That's good. We'll keep that. I mean, another land might be better, but it's okay. This opponent just did Esper Origins last turn and did nothing else. So they're going to Surveil, but then if they Fabled Passage, they shuffle it away. Card on top is a Nissa. That's pretty interesting. Now they shuffle away the top card. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Well... They're gonna Nissa and then destroy an Innocence if they really want to, or plus. It's not great. We really need to scry for the next land. This thing will eventually die, though. We don't have a great way to get through to Nissa until we have Elspeth to fly. It's a bit awkward. I think it's just this. But not a particularly impressive showing so far by us. They have a really weird mix of low to the ground cards and now also random 5-drop Planeswalker. And whatever the fuck that is? It's so much. I guess it's the combo. They're all lands, right? So you make Tifa go crazy. Pretty interesting. Also, I don't know if Temporary Lockdown would hit these things. I feel like it doesn't hit lands, right? On land permanents, mana value 2 or less. Okay, so if we just swung in the air and attacked, how interesting is that really? All the creatures get +2/+2. I guess we have to kill this thing now. We don't have the mana to do that though. Gosh, is that lethal by itself? Plus they overrun, right? They just play Nissa 5, 6, 7. If they hit the land, they also just overrun. We just lose on the spot. I don't know if there's anything we can do about that though. 9 damage presented here. Gain the life off the carrot cake. We cannot exile with Elspeth. If we make everyone a little bit bigger... Other creatures get trample. Alright, we will take our lumps. We can eat the carrot cake. We can draw one more card. All these guys get +2/+2 and trample. Pretty much be dead here. And they hit the land too for overrun. So yeah, that's that game right there. But we couldn't target it with the ward. Short 1 land. So pretty weird deck to go to game 2 against in terms of sideboarding. -7. Yeah, I know. I mean, it doesn't really... Nothing really matters that much right now. It's okay. What do we even want here? Sure, it's fine. I mean, I think the game's over here. 6 times 3? It's 18? We actually might not be dead yet. Oh, they haven't resolved the Nissa. Yeah, we're totally dead here. Yeah, okay. So we go to game 2 against a weird combo deck. I mean, definitely seems like sweepers would be good. They do have some random Nissas as well. They have the Tifa combo early. Lockdown seems good. If they, man, it's a weird deck. Huh. Stonebrain against them? No. I mean, single target removal is definitely not as good as the sweepers. Voice Victory is now a little bit more awkward with the lockdown. Elspeth doesn't have too many targets, right? Most of the stuff's a little small and low to the ground. I don't think I would do much different, to be honest. It's a pretty weird deck for us. We just kind of got to draw our cards and get ahead and close the game with Elspeth for the most part. Still interact early. I don't think I'm going to change much. On the play, 3 lands looks great. Plus lockdown is interesting as well. Could potentially do nothing for the first couple turns. See how they sideboard against us. Land go. Let's not show him the, Do we need the scry here? No, wait. We can just get more draws off the innocence later. We're fine on scries. We could toss down a random lockdown right here if we really want to. No paw patch on 1 this time, though. Bristly build. Okay. I mean, I think we're looking to lock down some stuff. I don't know if they're even going to have a 3-drop. I think we go right into the Innocence here. And then maybe lock down next turn and hit a Bristly build plus maybe a Tifa. They're going to have some enchantment hate, though. I think, you know, they can hit the Mistmores, they can hit lockdowns. Nope, Origins instead, okay. I mean, I think we're saving our lockdown for a more valuable turn. Demolition Field. It's a 3-3, but it's not the end of the world. No blocks. Okay, we get Carrot Cake on our turn, Carrot Cake on their turn. Get a whole lot of draws out of it. I think it's worth it. Next land, we don't need it right now. I think we'll draw more later. I think we need to prioritize that. Okay. Chocobo. Wow. Alright, that is a get lost target then. We can't interact before they get the free land, unfortunately. So we do want to target it now. We don't know if they're going to have hexproof or not. I guess it's okay. Let's see if they cast anything else here. I think we'll take the chump because we're planning to sweep here, I think, if we can. We don't know if they're going to have 1 mana hexproof. I still think that is a definite possibility. Yeah, we're going to go for it. We don't know, though. I mean, it's important if we can get this. Nope, there's the hexproof. Yeah. Okay, and now we're the land short off the Elspeth. Could take a draw. We need to get rid of the Chocobo as quickly as possible. So we need to hit land as quickly as possible. If we get lucky on the Carrot Cake, we could throw down a lockdown here, which isn't really that important in the grand scheme of things. So I think it's actually just Mistmores and draw. You could sack the Carrot Cake and hope to hit something, but there's just no guarantee. Okay. So now they get a lot of Chocobo value. We hope the card on top is not very good. We just have no interaction with the Chocobo currently. Tifa from hand, right? Land off the top. This thing doesn't have haste, though. So, I mean, I think we're blowing the lockdown soon. One mana still potentially open. Surveil, some useful thing to top. We will happily triple block the Chocobo here if they give it to us. They're not going to. Nope, no attacks. Okay, so now we have a get lost for the Chocobo. They still have 1 mana open, basically, though. We could play the Voice of Victory first. I think that's the way to do it, and then kill the Chocobo. They let it resolve, then they can't cast spells on our turn. Then we kill the Chocobo, and I guess we hope that the freaking Tifa doesn't combo off and get trample and kill us all in 1 turn. Whew, that's a turn late. Oh man, you know, I really want to kill the Chocobo. We might have to kill a Tifa. Can they combo off next turn? Only if... No, they can't. I don't think so, unless they can get trampled. We don't... Does she have trample already? She does have trample. Yeah, maybe we actually have to kill this the Tifa right now. And figure out, like, Day of Judgment the next turn. 6, 12, easily. I really want to kill the Chocobo, but I don't know if we can afford to risk a loss, an auto loss. I don't know exactly how explosive that deck can be, but I think it'd be pretty explosive. And so we just leave them with the value engine, unfortunately. But if they invest heavily in creatures, nope. That's my Origins. I mean, it is a creature. We can Day of Judgment all this up and still be left with the Innocence, which is an awful. Top card is a permanent. It's another Tifa to hand. If they go land deploy Tifa, we're really happy into the Day of Judgment. At least we're like okay with that outcome. Shuffle the top card away. Get a basic. Do the Bristol Bill thing. Another landfall. Nobody's got trample currently though. Tap out for Tifa. All right. See if anyone gets in there on the attack. Nope. Okay. So I think we want to Day of Judgment here. And attack all first, I guess. Draw a card. They should block pretty much everything. As much as they can, at least. They know it's coming at this point. They should. They don't block with Tifa, though, which is interesting. Just in case I have some weird trick, I guess. Cool. Land for turn, and we take out the Chocobo finally. Alright, we're left over with a Carrot Kick, a Mistmoors, and an Innocence. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand and a Esper Origins. Chocobo Part 2. Land off the top. Esper Origins. Nothing else good on top, maybe. Archdruid Charm. Search life for creature or land card. Reveal it, put on the battlefield tapped. Okay, they restarted that board fairly quickly. Elspeth Plus. They don't have Trample yet. So we could Elspeth Plus here. And make some better blockers in next turn. Chump both. Exile the summon thing next turn, maybe, if they can't find Trample. 2 blockers. I think that's okay. Or we could just exile the Chocobo now and eliminate the extra value, which is also pretty good. Just a generic removal spell. I'm actually okay with that. I think you just don't want to give them that much value if you can. They can kill the first Elspeth. We have plenty of cards to draw. We also flip the 6/6. We have a bunch of mana here, but no haste as far as I know. Another Chocobo. It's a good draw engine. First they go from hand. And then what else we got from hand here? I mean, surely they can get a lot of value off the Chocobo this turn. We are definitely looking for the next sweeper. Next turn they get +2/+2 and trample. Okay, playing it out. 1 card left in hand. 4 mana open. Demolition Field are Demolition Fields. We will take the action. I don't know if we've scryed anything. 8 land to the bottom. Yeah, I'll definitely take the action here. We're pretty tight on land this whole game. We need 1 more sweeper to get out of this, kind of. And then our life gets a little bit better, I think. But so far, triple Chocobo, I think, is a lot of value to have to combat. Triple Traveling Chocobo. Lockdown is okay here. mean, they're about to sack the Modern River. Who has trample here? They're all going to get trample, right? So I think we want to lock down and then like plus the Elspeth. Which means we're going to lose. We're going to lose the carrot cake, I think, no matter what, which is okay. And I don't know if we're going to attack with the Mistmores or not yet. Oh, that guy's less than... Oh, man, that's fantastic. Okay. Well, now we could definitely attack. That's nice. All right. It's a crap ton of creatures. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Plusing you now. Maybe Voice of Victory is fine. Carrot Cake, both are fine here. Okay, absolutely massive turn. I did not realize the lockdown would also take the Esper Origins. I was thinking that was a 4-drop. But no, it is still a 2-drop. See if they can... they find an answer to kill it. Okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world, actually. I don't know what happens to Esper Origins. I guess it wasn't a creature, and I don't know what happens to it. I did not do that again. That happened earlier today, too. But whatever, I'm actually happy to keep it. And maybe a land would be a little bit better, but still, we have lethal here, essentially. All we have to do is attack with Elspeth with the 0 ability, and that should about do it. I'm not too afraid of this unless I can find some flying blockers. Yeah, we have overkill by a lot off the Elspeth. But game 3, I think we need an answer to the Traveling Chocobo. We need to leave the our 1-mana answers. But they have to threaten the attack on the Stormslayer to have any chance. We throw 8 chump block, but this is just a 0 up in the sky and go, yeah. It's overkill by quite a lot. Okay. That should about do it. Nobody's got lifelink, so we don't have to worry about the Voice of Victory trigger. Okay, we go to game 3. Yeah, we have to answer the Chocobo. It's just too much value. So we actually need to lay down arms back in there. We'll be on the draw this game. Obviously, all the sweepers are essential. Beza on the draw doesn't seem bad, but the trample makes life worse. Maybe you cut one of these each. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I don't know what just happened. Just flipped to my Spotify. We're still recording here. Yeah, I think we're good. Voice of Victory is interesting because it shows off hexproof on our turn, which isn't that bad. But it could be cut. Because it doesn't do a whole lot besides that. We'll be on the draw, too. I don't think it's as good on the draw. I don't think this card's going to be as good for us as another Overlord and or Beza. I think maybe one of each is fine. Elspeth as a removal spell actually is maybe important as well. So maybe we go down to this. I guess on the draw, it's close. Okay, toughness 4 greater. We might not get that. Okay. Elspeth is coming in as the removal spell for the Traveling Chocobo, because that is a lot of value to contest with. It's just left unanswered. So no bueno. No good. Okay, very decent hand here with Carrot Cake. And yeah, plenty of answers for no 1-drop. All right. Plenty of lay down arms. That's really good for us, I think. There's that first guy. I think we can Carrot Cake this turn. Leave it around a little while longer. Just try to hit land on time. Oof! Damn, we need that so bad, right? I don't think you throw that away. We have no land, though. Oh, man. Oh, man, we have so much removal already, though. That's the perfect card. We have no land to hit it. No ability to keep drawing. You have to hit land. That's interesting, though. I distinctly remember losing in my qualifier weekend standard event, because I did get rid of a Day of Judgment, but I think similar situation, didn't have land. Alright. I mean, we have to kill this thing immediately. I don't know if blocks... I mean, blocks might get a little better. Over time, not going to burn a removal spell. Cool, there's the land. It's pretty huge. Yeah, we have to kill this now. It's going to be lay down arms here for sure. And then we could sack the carrot cake. We could not sack the carrot cake. We might take a chump this turn. We could get lost this thing. Talent as well, okay. Yeah, if they level it up, I might blow a get lost here. Okay, if we're gonna do this, then it's gonna be now. I think this is okay with me. Holding down quite a bit. No stick at hand. Alright, that's nice. Yeah, nothing else this turn. That's great. Let's get the talent down here. And we're actually free to just fire off for a single attack. They might destroy our enchantment, looks like. How did they do that last time? Archdruid's Charm? Is that what did it? I think so. Call patch. Okay, they are still playing that. It's not like they subbed it out. Land. Day of Judgment on the bottom. Man, if they Demolition Field us, we're pretty happy with that. Tifa on top. This is like a real deck we're facing. We're not just clowning this guy. He's running Tifa mono green, right? And is actually like doing quite fine. I think it's Caretakers and then Copy. These guys do have Trample, so they hit pretty hard. We're not going to be able to trade with any of them here. Okay, not a sweeper, not a sweeper. No attacks, but these guys both have Trample, and they're going to hit us really hard here. It's going to be very expensive to target them. Move to combat first. Yep, can't really block that now. I think we're taking 7. Not a huge incentive to block the Tramplers. 10 is very low to be. We're looking for that sweeper very soon here. Lockdown or Sunfall or Day of Judgment. Card do? Put twice that many counters. Okay, but they're largely tapped out now. So I think we're looking to remove both of these guys. Yeah, it's just got Ward 1, right? Yeah. I mean, let's see if they do anything here first, I think. Auto pay. Auto pay. Okay, everyone is gone. Reduce some pressure. We have double draw engines out, so we can definitely claw our way back one step at a time. This chick's got trample too. Everyone's got trample here. Land on top, goes to hand. Snakeskin Veil on top, alright. Plays the land, doubles the power. 6-4. Definitely find lethal that's coming here. Another talent, tap out. Okay. I mean, she's gonna basically swing for lethal. Whew. That's a nice top deck right there. Can't complain about that. Auto pay. This is a cheap way to draw on our turn. That was a huge, huge moment for us right there. Draw 2. Okay, land with Carrot Cake on their turn as well. White. Alright, that was a huge moment for us. Carrot Cake on their turn, draw 2 more cards. Elspeth can only hit creatures with mana value 3 or greater. They do play one here. It's a goodie. They have Snakeskin Veil too. This guy at least does not have trample. Archdruid's Charm. Search your library for a creature or land, but on the battlefield tapped. What creature are we getting here? Oh, we can't shut down my Carrot Cake? They get it to Tifa. Give it to land. Okay, that's all they're getting here. Okay, and they still have the Snakeskin Veil in hand. So we can't just Elspeth this guy away. This doesn't really help us right now. Sack Veil Passage right now, alright? Could also press for lethal ourselves. We play Elspeth and plus, and then level up the thing and attack. It's maybe lethal or very close to lethal as well. And as long as they can't give this thing trample, hexproof. Yeah, maybe we just start pushing for lethal here, actually. So we can Elspeth and 5, 6. Elspeth plus. So we have 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it's a lot of damage if we can pull it off. Yeah, if they can't give Tifa haste. So yeah, we'll plus here, make a bunch of tokens. I guess we could also play the Carrot Cake, if we're being honest. Again, double tokens. Next turn we plus the Elspeth and also level up one of the classes, and that is a significant chunk of damage.
So long as we fight.
Can't target the Chocobo through the Snakeskin Veil, so we're not worried about that. Could take, you know, Fountain Port, block, sack, and draw, but none of that matters. We'll just prepare for lethal here. Here comes another token. I guess technically Voice of Victory is slightly better, right? Because those tokens will also have Caretaker's Talents Pump, and technically if they have some way to disrupt our combo, they can't do it on our turn. So they're like an Archmage, Druid's Charm, something like, yeah, they're gonna need something big here. Otherwise we just kill them the same way we did last time. There's a lot of counters. Doesn't have haste though. It's possible at instant speed they could kill a Caretaker's Talent. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have the next land to level up both, though. So that should not be a problem. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of damage. I think we're good to go. Have we leveled up both of these? Yes, we can do both of these if we want. To the skies! Okay, that's a crap ton of damage right there. Even if they charm one of the talents right here, they can kill like enchantments, right? Destroy, exile target artifact or enchantment, but they can't deal with all of them. Pretty sweet seeing Mono Green put up a very solid fight. No slouch. I mean, when was the last time Mono Green did anything, right? Like, that's really quite cool to see. I'll take my W. And we rank up a single rank to 21, so maybe we are not getting to rank 1 today. But I still had fun. It's a strong deck for sure. I don't know if I'll go for a rank 1 push if it took like, what, 30 minutes to do a single match. That's a slow grind. Maybe I'm not up for that. Okay, maybe after this video we'll move on to another deck. Because we ranked up really quickly last. I feel like I went from 30 to like 20, and then 20 to 16. I was like, okay, well at this pace, you know, I'd be down to grind for rank 1, but it's one at a time. I mean, in theory, if it was the exact same pace, and we need to do that 20 more times, it's only 10 hours. Only 10 hours, he says. Meh. I don't know if I'm up for that. I don't know if that's my cup of tea. Other comments to read. Let's see. Do you have plans to play best of 1 now that the meta's been shaken up, or you keep doing best of 3? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. And I think I asked for feedback on this. Maybe I didn't publish this video. I have no idea. I can't keep track of everything. I am intrigued by doing a best of 3 and a best of 1 video every day. And the question is, would you want to see different decks, or would you be excited to see the same deck twice, but like one is tweaked? Because I often get questions like, hey, how would I tweak this for best of 1? Or hey, how would I tweak this for best of 3? So maybe you would enjoy seeing the same deck twice. We're on the play. Donut Beast always plays blue-white control, to my knowledge. It's a good hand, though. It's a Voice of Victory into talent, if we can get it. And it's also going to be an uncounterable talent, so Voice of Victory looking really solid here. Stick in the game, not sure what that's about. They have to kill Voice on their turn, otherwise we get an uncontested talent and draw, and they don't, so it is uncontested here. Talent number 1, attack, make a token, can't do anything on our turn, freebie draw on our side. Voice of Victory looking really solid here. They have to do whatever they're going to do right now. Rides end immediately, okay. Alright, so now what do we want to do? We could carrot kick our turn, carrot kick their turn. It's always a decent thing. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting my stupid Mac. It's okay, land would be better, if we're being honest. And that also dies to Stunfall, which they may or may not run here. I think we're just looking for the next land. I think we're just keep hitting lands. We're gonna draw a ton of cards here. Let's just try to hit land. Okay. Sack the cake. Great card. So they can, like, Tishana's Tidebender. Another cake on top. Again, I think we're just looking for land here. It does draw us a lot of cards, though, right? Otherwise, what are we going to do this turn? If we don't hit anything better... This is not a bad thing to run into a counterspell, right? Anchor should be 3. They could level it up, and then we just kill it, so not worried about that. We hit the next land here. I do like the carrot cake plan. I think we're good to attack as well. And then we could try, like, another talent and carrot cake. There is some concern about decking ourselves. Game bugging out a little bit. Come on, V. 2 attacks. Okay. I do want to know if they run Jace or not. If we want to wait for one more land to get under No More Lies, we could run this carrot cake out first. And not run the talent into a No More Lies. If they counter this, it's not really a big deal. Okay. Well... yeah, we could try it here. I think I'd rather run the Innocence out. Because talent is one of our win cons. So if they burn a No More Lies here, it's not as big a deal. So then I do want to check. Real quick if I can what they might be running. Tapped, constructed, tier list, best of 3. Azorius control. They could just have Ultima. 4 No More Lies. All right, hold on. What's the game doing? There's the Ultima right there. Ah, no death triggers. All right, so be it. Uncontested Elspeth seems pretty decent here. It's a must-answer threat.
I welcome all allies.
Okay. We could level this up. I think we'll hold on for the free token. We have an easy token next turn. I don't know if we need that much pressure. I think let's guarantee the draw. So if they counter the Mistmores, we still can just use the talent to draw a card. Go for the stock up here. I wanted to know if they're going to bring in Jace or have Jace. I see no Jace in this potential sideboard. There is Tashana's Tidebender. Rest in peace, Disdainful Stroke, okay. But no Jace. I don't see any mill in what they might be running. Which is very relevant, because that is one way this deck could clown us. Just double Jace from 30 cards and be done with it. If we hit a land, we can miss Mores under a No More Lies. If not, we could just run out the next talent under No More Lies to guarantee we dodge that. What else do they have in here? 2 negates, 4 No More Lies. Dreams of Laguna, what the hell is that? Surveil, draw a card. 3 steps ahead. The Meringue River Regent is probably going to be their win con. Maybe an Elspeth as well. A Baza's in there. 2 Rides End. Yeah, okay. So we can plus the Elspeth first. Okay, they're gonna kill it now. We have no response here. Sure. We get the tokens, so we actually get the Caretaker's Talent on our turn. Maybe what they wanted. Yeah, Judgment not useful. 4, 5, 6. I think we'll see if we can hit a land. Cool, I like that. And then Caretaker's Talent, I guess, also. Okay, and then blow one more of these guys, I suppose. Or land is okay with me, and we'll hold on to the last talent for another free draw, should we need it. A lot of late on arms. Currently with 5 planes, it'll actually be a 1-mana answer to the Meringue, which isn't that bad. That'll be an interesting sideboard decision. Maybe we keep some of those in here, actually. Get rid of Day of Judgments and just leave some 1-mana answers to Meringue. How many Get Lost do I think they run? 4 Get Lost as well, okay. Here comes Beza, pretty nice stabilization for them. Two mana open. 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. We can try to level up one of these things. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets Get Losted here. And still have 3 mana for an Innocence, which is fine, I think. Again, would not be surprised if this gets Get Losted here, or something to that effect. We don't know if they have the next Ultima or not, but I think we'll still play out the Innocence here. In theory, we still have plenty of card draw options. I've seen no More Lies yet. If they counter it, that means they don't have the next Ultima. I don't know if there'll be any Day of Judgments in there. Maybe not. They could have Split Up as well. Okay. I think it counted for 2? I could have sworn they only had 2 oh, the treasure token, yeah, okay. Phase returns again, it's too bad. But they haven't answered the Caretaker's talent, so... Talent. Carrot cake level up. I do want to keep drawing. Next land is okay. We still have lots to cast and a lot of tokens to make, I think. Can lay down arms again, I guess. It's not totally necessary. We're one short carrot cake, okay. I mean, I think at some point they're gonna meringue and just like bounce these and we have to redo it, but it's a lot of damage to push. Chump again, take 5 to 19. Right, and one of them, that means no sweeper. That is a really good sign for us. We're one short of also carrot caking on their turn, which is what I wanted to do. Stock up again, 4 mana open plus treasure, 5 mana total. They're looking for that Ultima here. Also kills artifacts, so I think we lose the carrot cake, but not the enchantments. I mean, they need to kill the enchantments too, or bounce. Like I'm expecting a meringue to bounce them. I think they would, if they could pick their perfect hand, I think it would be Ultima and meringue, and Ultima this next turn, and then meringue the turn after, bounce both talents, have us rebuild from scratch. At some point, we'll have enough lands though to redeploy and like level them all up in one turn. Also hit more Elspeth, that's the point. Alright, they picked their 2. Let's see if we see an Ultima here. Manual tap the treasure? Seems a little excessive for a lockdown. Okay. Sure, right, makes sense. That's a good card. Can't complain about that. I don't know if they have Ultima or not. I mean, we could run out the Big Daddy Mistmores here. I think they're thinking about if they should No More Lies and force us to pay 3. I think we're happy to. Auto pay, still have 4 open. Drop Baby Mistmores. It's a nice one to have. A pair of 6/5s plus a pair of 5/5s off the Voice of Victory. 22 damage. 23 off the voice, so nearly have lethal presented. Even more if we are able to slam Elspeth on our turn uncountered. Stock up again. But whatever they cast has to be on their turn. So again, they're looking for like land Ultima now, I think. Another lockdown. Okay, we have the next voice, though. Voice plus Elspeth. These Caretaker's talents are a real nuisance. It's just a huge threat every single turn. Double draw, we're down to 30 cards. And again, I don't anticipate them being able to mill us. We could get lost a lockdown. If we really wanted to get back a Voice of Victory, if we thought that would help us swing for lethal or something this turn. Alright, that one is get losted. Tokens come in on their turns. We get another double draw here. They need to kill these talents, though. They do, in fact, go for the Ultima. Destroy all artifacts and creatures. They're going to tap out. Sure, artifact and creatures, sure. We could do the Fountain Port sack, but I think we're going to get lost the lockdown. Oh, it ends the turn. Yeah, fair, fair, fair. Okay. I mean, no way to play around that. Or do that differently. At some point, we might just make fish, you know? 26 cards left. We just keep deploying threats. Get lost. Yeah, man, we're not going to turn away too many cards here, I don't think. I'm mostly concerned about milling at this point. I think the Mistmoors is big. I mean, that's just such a big threat, right? It's just so much must kill here. Plus, we're going to flip the next Mistmoors next turn. Then a land. I don't know if we're going to need anything else, but we might. Match timer 21 minutes, so we're close to a third of our total match time. 21 left, I imagine. Does not move? Oh, it's their turn. Yeah, yeah, okay. But yeah, it's 21 minutes left. So how many Ultimas have we seen here? I feel like we've seen 2. I don't think they have any more left. I think that might have more lockdowns main decked, maybe? Enchantment, we don't know. They might have 3 lockdowns main decked, is my guess. And we've seen just 2, I guess. So they could have one more. But we can destroy it for something. Draw 2, discard. They don't have an answer. I think they're looking for a split up or a lockdown. I don't know if I can run more than 2 Ultimas. I think we try to get lost the lockdown here. Get back a Voice of Victory. Have them not be able to interact on our turn. Now they now have to burn mana to counter this, which they might not want to do. Alright, they're over it. We go to game 2 against... I mean, we didn't see any threats, right? Another Elspeth is good. Stonebrain, we don't know if they run any Jays, but I'm going to go ahead and say no. I think their win con is the Meringue River Regent. And the Mistmoors, you know? Could Stonebrain that away, I guess, but that's kind of a weird thing to include. I guess it depends how much space do we actually have here, right? Like, in theory, we don't actually need Beza other than as a threat. Voice of Victory is super freaking good here. Lay down arms, we could get rid of all of these and just put more threats, I guess. Sunfall and Day Judgment are going to be hard to resolve, actually. Destroy Evil to kill the lockdowns. We're only going to get back Voice of Victory, really. Because all of our tokens are gone anyway, so I don't know how important that is. I might put in Stonebrain over some of this other stuff. Like, if we take a couple... Take all Meringues in one go. I don't think that's that bad. Lockdown versus Peace. Destroy Evil for enchantments. That would kill the Mistmoors. It would also kill them. Maybe that's... better than Lay Down Arms? Late game, we should have enough lands for Lay Down Arms to kill anything, though. Let me take one more look at get lost. 3 steps ahead, stock up, get lost, change the equation, ride's end, double Beza, Ultima. They do have double Beza. In theory, we could actually just outscale that though. Okay. I think this is it. I don't know what we're gonna name off Stonebrain yet. Ultima we could name if we're like getting far ahead. We take all 4 Meringues. I think that's very painful for them to find a win con. On the draw. Looks good here. Carrot Cake, Scry into third land. Get the deck moving. Fast land, plains on our side. 21 minutes on the clock. Okay, tap land. Again, looking for that third land on our side. That is a mill card. Dude could definitely be running mill. We just need that third land right now. I guess they could counter this. I guess we can just scry on their turn. They could flash into Tishana's Tidebender, but I'm not really anticipating it. Yeah, we'll select the Carrot Cake on their turn, I guess. If they're going to get any lockdown value, at least we get rid of our Carrot Cake. I'm going to fire off a draw discard, counterspell. You are? What are you looking for? One counter down. There must be something you're really interested in hitting here. That's pretty interesting. I guess they're not hitting land, that must be it. They got other good stuff in hand, but no land. Otherwise, I don't think you blow one of your only counter spells on us. Stoneberry would also let us look through their whole deck, and bin Ultima. It's a pretty good one against us. Interesting. Alright, well, we were begging for that third land here. Let's see if we can get it. Nope. I mean, we need it. We need it. We need it, and we need it now. Okay, we get it. We could run out Innocence into No More Lies. But this is one of our core cards, so I think we actually just Carrot Cake here. We can attack first. We are actually putting on pressure, as silly as that sounds. Every point matters. If they're going to No More Lies, let's have them No More Lies a Carrot Cake and not have us normalize one of our draw engines. Land on top. Yep, keep taking land here. Tap land. Beza coming through. Like tokens, pressure negated. Alright. They're tapped out, so we can resolve whatever we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get down to 5. We do get a card off the Beza and a treasure, which is interesting. Otherwise, we can get the Miss Moore's Cooking. But card and treasure is not bad for where we're at. But probably just one of our draw engines is better, I guess. And they already threw away a Ultima, right? The only thing is we're a little bit on the defensive, but I think this is still the play I want to make. I think we want that down as soon as possible. Especially underneath a counterspell. $19.40 on the clock. Oh, this is a great trade for us. We want this in the graveyard where it can't get Ultimate away, right? Unless they Elspeth Smite, but I don't really see them keeping that in the deck. So Innocence goes... They could flash in a... No, they do nothing. Could flash in the flanker. We'll see if they have a good way around this, but I'm pretty happy with it getting out from underneath Ultima. Alright, lockdown comes down post-combat. 2 mana open for No More Lies, so we don't really want to play into that. We can... Don't want to slam a Elspeth Stormslayer, for example, but we can definitely Carrot Cake now, and then Carrot Cake on their turn. Lay Down Arms is a answer to the Beza, and we're about to draw a lot of cards, so it's fine with me. We don't have too many needs for this. I think this is an okay use of it. The only thing is they could counter it here, but I think we're okay with that. It's not a huge priority to me. We're at 24. If we need to take several turns of Beza, it's not the end of the world. Alright, and we'll plan to Carrot Cake on their turn. Still 19 minutes left. We're trying to get better at this. It's a good habit for me to look at this because I have, it's just not on my radar, and it needs to be. Okay. Jace? Oh no, that's a huge problem for us. They do run Jace. This is a huge issue. Let's see how big they minus. Oh man, this is a big issue. Minus to us, yeah. We're still gonna carrot cake here and then get lost under No More Lies on our own turn. So we don't have another answer to that. Attacking down Jace is interesting as well. I mean, we still want the next land here. Technically, we could just attack Jace for a couple turns and not prioritize No More Lies just yet. No, get lost just yet. Six mana. There's nothing we can cast underneath, though. But we don't have to do much. We just have to keep him off. Bias. I guess we have him counter the Beza here. And if not, we get a card and maybe a land. I think it's the card we most want to see countered. Still hold up and get lost in case they drop the next Jace on us. But yeah, I mean, this is a huge issue. We have the Stonebrain actually sideboarded in, which ended up being a good decision, even though we saw no Jaces in game one and no Jaces in the sideboard of the deck I was using on Untap. Alright, they do blow No More Lies, which we know they kind of been sitting on, and it's not an issue for us. I'm assuming we can attack this down next turn, but we don't know that for sure. Could have blown the Get Lost there. Stock up, okay. We're nowhere near lethal pressure. And we don't know how many Get Lost are in this deck now. How many Jaces are in this deck now. Okay, 2 to hand, 4 mana open. Plus the Jace. We hope they don't get another minus out of this.
You can be made to obey.
Otherwise, we do have to fire off the Get Lost. If they counter this, we might be able to resolve an Elspeth. It's kind of a weird thing to do. If they spend mana on their turn, we might be able to resolve an Elspeth. Pretty interesting for us. No, let it go. Next land is huge. 7 mana means we can drop the Mistmoors underneath No More Lies. If they don't have a bird to block us, we're good to get in there for 1. Auto Tapper is being good to us. So 3 mana open under No More Lies. Could do a hard counter 3 steps ahead instead. Alright, resolves. That's pretty great for us. Ah! Less great. Alright. Now we gotta kill this fucker. Oh, we still have the Mistmoors ticking down. Alright, that's not as big a deal as I thought. Loses all abilities. Oh, the next Jace. I mean, this is a huge issue for us, obviously. Like, this is the counter to our deck. So if we lose this match, it's not, oh, they go for the -5, so they're ready to go here. They're like, they got the next Jace in hand. Something to that effect. 3 mana open, they hold the counter. 2 mana open, actually, only. Well, we could try to hit land and just slam Elspeth under No More Lies. Instead of sacking and drawing what? We're probably just dead here no matter what. I think we're gonna sack this anyway. Okay. Maybe useful, maybe. Need 1 more land off the top to Elspeth. I'm gonna go to combat after the end of the turn. What's going on here? Things lagging out. What the hell? Okay. Jeez. think we need to blow a lay down arms on this thing. I mean, I guess if we're trying to win quick, maybe it's fine. I mean, it will block something useful. Alright, I mean, we'll see how quick the Jaces come down. Let's double Jace to the face, then it's just game. Ah, the Monument as well also is probably about game, right? Equals the number of cards in the graveyard. Pretty interesting. Like, we could put him Rest in Peace as a counter to that. So that's it. Okay. That is interesting. Jace and Return Monument. Do you put in Rest in Peace to keep the graveyard clean? You definitely could. Definitely could. I mean, it doesn't seem like... we don't really need a whole lot of creature removal, to be honest. Or... I mean, Get Lost does kill Jace, I guess, but we could do something weird, like put in a couple Rest in Pieces, keep our own graveyard clean. We don't need it early, we only need it late. It does pseudo counter, it's probably better than the removal spell. Stonebrain is obviously very good as well, if we can get it. Yeah, maybe everything else we keep. Is there anyone else that wants to come out for Rest in Peace? I think the answer is probably not, right? I don't think so. Okay. We'll go to game 3. This is a tough match. Mill is gonna be very tough for us. Rest in Peace is an interesting sideboard option. And we have Stonebrain. So if we hit Stonebrain early, then it becomes gets much heavier in our favor. Rest in Peace, interestingly, in the opening hand here, for what it's worth. Yeah, we don't need it till late. That's a great draw as usual. We don't have the next land. But if we hit it, we're really happy, right? No, I think we just have to scry for the next land. Well, there it is, but I think it's just smarter play. Try to hit our land every single turn for the game. Alright. 2 mana open, potentially for No More Lies. I don't care if they rides end us. Alright, here comes a Voice of Victory. See if they No More Lies that. Nope, resolves. Maybe they get lost on their own turn. Maybe they lock down on their own turn. Either way, they're tapped out for the talent. Yup, there's lockdown. We actually have to get lost for it. So I guess that's the best thing we can do, is just do it right now underneath any counterspells. And then, oddly enough, slam Rest in Peace. One more land feels better than this. And yeah, I think we want to scry for the Carrot Cake for one more land. Or we're dropping Rest in Peace here. If we can get an uncounterable Elspeth on our turn off the Voice of Victory, I think that's pretty good. If they drop another Lockdown, again we can scry, try to hit an uncontested Elspeth. I think it's all pretty good here. We're a little bit running out of gas though, like something has to resolve in the next couple turns, otherwise we start to stall a little bit. Another thing that could happen is they could be stuck a land, have to stock up on their turn, tap out, but that's not what happens here. Clock is 14:30 on our that we have left for the whole match. We got one game left. Thinking. Touch on the Carrot Cake. Touch on the Demolition Field. That's interesting. Here for manual taps. They are thinking. Manual tap. River Turn Monument comes down. They don't know about the Rest in Peace, though. Past us, we get the carrot cake. We look for the land. We could go talent, rest in peace. Beza on top is an okay play here, actually. It gives us, what, a card and no land? If we hit land, we just Elspeth uncontested, though, right? Or, like, talent, rest in peace, uncontested. I think we really want that next land if we can get it. There it is. So who's better, uncontested, Elspeth or the talent? I think you just take the talent draw. Can't cast stuff on our turn. Stick is just off their monument. Go to combat, get the trigger. Draw up. Stonebrain also. We want to save that till next turn, though. Because if they have another lockdown, we don't want to lose it. So oddly enough, here comes in Rest in Peace, a weird sideboard tech for Riverturn Monument. Mill now or not, doesn't matter. But if we can resolve a Stonebrain on our turn and take all the Jaces and have Rest in Peace, then we're really talking. So it depends if they can kill the Voice of Victory here. Even if they can, we could Stonebrain underneath and no more lies. So, I mean, this is a big turn right here, I think, for everyone involved. Looks like they're going to kill the Voice. It is tapped, which is interesting. I didn't think about that. We got the card draw, so I don't know if I regret it, but it looks like we might be able to resolve Stonebrain here still. Unless they have a negate. Could have a negate. I mean, I feel like it makes more sense to go for Stonebrain here than anything else. What is that little baby counterspell? For red and green spells? I think they ran that. It's like, change the equation. Anyway, 2 or less. Yeah, I mean, we're going to go for it here, I think. I think it's 2... Of all the moves we can make, I think this is the best one. So do you have a negate or change the equation is the question. The answer is no. We go get all the Jaces now. Especially if we get the right one. I don't think they're going to counter this activated ability for 2 mana, right? Can you do that in Standard? There might technically be a way to do it, like counter a legendary ability or Planeswalker or something. It might be possible. Okay, what's this guy called? Jace what? Oh, Christ. Jace the Perfected Mind, right? Right? I gotta double check. MTG, Jace Perfected Mind, right? That's gotta be it, right? Yep. Okay. Jace the Perfected Mind, done. Get Lost, Ride End, Jador. Mill half their library that rounded down. 3 Jaces in here, I'm gonna take a look. 2 Meringues, a Sunfall, 2 Ultimas, 2 Bezas, Stoic Sphinx, what the fuck is that? 4 mana, 5/3 Flash Flyer. 2 more lockdowns, 4 stock ups, Tidebender, 3 Get Lost, Soul Partition, there is a negate, 3 no more lies, a Stonebrain of their own. Holy shit, we got a long way to go. Okay. 3 Jaces gone though, this is huge. Done. We can mill half our library rounded down. Plus we get this. And they might get lost in response, maybe? Nope, to let it go. Kind of surprised by that. They have Ride's End in hand and get lost. Alright, let's go. So they want to mill half our library and then slowly mill us to death with Monument? I think they have to win with Meringue now. Oh, they want to get Rest in Peace. Okay, we got one more in there. So they want to They're gonna fucking... Damn, they're gonna fucking Jador us. Yeah. And there's not really anything we can do about that. We have to draw into the next Rest in Peace right now, right? Cards in graveyard is 22. Yeah, we have to draw into Rest in Peace and have to have 2 mana open. Otherwise we lose and there's nothing else we can do. We can't kill an artifact. So I guess it's this plus a talent? We can't kill in this turn, right? The Elspeth? No. Could we? Oh wait, 3 times 3? We're 1 short? 10, 11 off both map tokens. We have to draw. We have to draw into it right now. I don't think we can get there otherwise. Hopefully I didn't miss lethal, but Stonebrain on top Nope. That doesn't help. We go one more deep. Beza on top doesn't help. And then... Oh, we don't have a way to draw tokens. Damn, we don't fucking get there. Well, that sucks. We have no way to exile a artifact. Damn. Right, 9 damage. Max 10 damage. Couldn't get it from 12. Man, I mean, we did it. We had the Stonebrain, the Jace, and we had the Rest in Peace. And they happen to have this one of land out of 60 cards. I bet it's only one of. And they happen to have it all pulled together. Kudos to them. Like, there's no reason in bitching about it. But they did get lucky, right? Like, that is a... it all came together for them despite us having every single answer. So that will be game right there. "24 cards in graveyard." Wait, what are we waiting for here? Why am I missing something? 24 in graveyard, 21 in deck, right? They just deck us and then that's it, right? You think we can 3 mana counter your activated ability? Roped out? What's going on here? Oh, you just got it, right? You gonna do it on our turn? On upkeep? What is this? I don't know what the point of this is. Upkeep stop for what? What do you think we can do for white and white? Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. Again, 24 in grave, right? 19 in deck, so that'll be it. Technically, we could draw right here. I don't know what the point of that is. We could see if we could hit the magic card too. That would have gotten us out of it. Shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. But that's going to be game right there. This will create tokens, which calls to draw a single card. We could see if it would have been the next Rest in Peace, but it's not. So yeah. Yep. I mean, then we could draw one more for fun, but yeah, they got that one. Just barely got that one. Damn. Too bad. Otherwise, we would have crushed them. And we de-rank off that so much. Okay. Whew. Well. Yeah, man. We did everything we could. In general, any deck that plays Jace is going to be a tough matchup for us. And yeah, I do think we did everything we could there. So that'll be it for this video. Another fun one with Mono White. It's a good deck. It's fun to play. It's never fun to lose, but it is fun to play. So I will wrap it up. If you enjoyed today's video, again, 2 videos with Mono White. You can leave a like, subscribe, a comment. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.